Hello and welcome to Big Nim Numismatics. Today I have some Russian coins I got in the mail today. These are Catherine II, 5 kopeks. This is one of the higher grade but lower condition, if you want to take that. This is like an AU coin that unfortunately met the environment. But this is the basic design. You have the double-headed eagle. You have the Peter the Great in the center emblem. You have the crown, the staff, and you have Nyat kopeks. So that is 5 kopeks, and that is this is the mint mark. EM, which is Catherinesburg or Ekaterinburg. Moscow Mint is MM. You have Aninsky, AM. You have Susan, KM. And you have the Tauric Mint, TM. These were produced, during Catherine II, 1763 to 1796. This particular one was minted in 1770. These typically weigh between 40 and 60 grams. There's a wide range of weights because the mint decree did not particularly mention how much they should weigh, but it gave how many coins needed to be minted per foot pud. So typically 16 would be by the foot of copper. So it balances out, it averages 51.9 grams, but from coin to coin there's a very wide variance. The reason they're so big is because, like Sweden, Russia had a huge amount of copper coming from their mines. Catherinesburg was and still is today a huge producer of copper. They started out with pots and household items, and then eventually moved into minting coins when the need arose, and these are the most common. 1788 is the most common year. 1796 is the rarest for the EM. See, this one is actually a tad bit on the uncirculated side. Grading these are extremely hard because they have a very wide range of detail. Strike weakness, the planchet, from planchet to planchet, was very different, and the overall quality was not great. Russia in this time period was beginning to become a Western civilization in terms of that. However, they were still using medieval technology. This one is a much thicker planchet. Still has a tad bit of remaining luster. Also from 1765. Contemporary counterfeits of these do exist. The Swedish ones are worth a lot of money. During Catherine II's reign, Russia was at war with dozens of countries at any given point in time, and one of their biggest adversaries Sweden decided to undermine their economy with copper coins, counterfeits of these, and they'll have 1787 is the most expensive known, and that'll have the wrong crown. It's a different crown. Most of it is the same, and the sevens are different. They'll just be straight instead of curved back. So these are really neat coins. They're pretty cheap. Typically between $25 and $30 is where I sell the terrible ones. Super terrible ones are going to be in the $20 range. And you can see this one, for reference, how big it is compared to some of the others. Or this one. This one's mighty big. There's a spider. And this one had a split before striking. So you can see it leveled off. There's a big chunk right here. So before it would have had a lamination error and fell off, then struck. This is strange as well. That is not typically seen. Now there are some more higher grade ones. This 1772. The uncirculated ones are anywhere from $80 to $300 depending on the grade. Like this one I would sell for around $80. Another thing that determines the value is the centering. You can see all of these are pretty nicely centered, but a lot of times this bit will be off of the coin completely, and likewise the wreath on the other side will be off center, either or, so not even on the coin. So nice centering is what you want to see. A nice uncirculated. This one is pretty high grade. I mean, you can see the dye erosion happening. Typically you'll see this on capped bust halves towards the lettering. This just has cartwheel luster for something that, you know, is made in 1785. So this is going to be more like a $200 coin. Very, very nice. And this one also has some cartwheel luster left. Not as much as the last. However, it is very, very well struck. You can see the double eagle's heads, all the parts of the crown compared to, you know, somewhat. So this is something I would put in the MS63 range. Overall, just a beautiful piece. Considering how many were made, tens of millions were made each year for the Catherinesburg, but like you might have a few dozen uncirculated across each year, and some years I scarcely have seen any near unk. So I'll be getting a lot more of these in soon. They're one of my favorite coins, just in general because of the size, the history, and you know, it's pretty cheap considering what you get. The only thing it's hard to get from Russia. So let me know what you think of these coins. Please like and subscribe if you made it this far. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day.